Single dad missed his big interview to help a stranger. She was a CEO who changed everything. Opening scene, rainy morning. The rain hadn't stopped for 2 days. New York's streets shimmered under gray clouds, every puddle catching the reflection of traffic lights like broken dreams. Ethan Miller, 36, stood on the corner, drenched but determined. He clutched his old leather folder inside, his resume. It wasn't just paper. It was hope, a chance to finally secure a stable job for him and his 7-year-old daughter, Lily. He whispered to himself, "This is it, Ethan. Don't mess this up." Today was the interview. The one that could change everything. Scene 2, the encounter. He crossed the street toward the subway, but then he heard it. A thud. A cry. An elderly woman had collapsed near a parked car, groceries rolling into the gutter. People passed by, too busy, too cold, too indifferent. Ethan froze. Every second counted. If he stopped, he'd miss his interview. If he didn't, well, he wouldn't be able to look his daughter in the eyes tonight. He dropped his folder and ran to her. Scene 3, the act of kindness. "Ma'am, are you okay?" he asked, kneeling beside her. She was trembling, pale, clutching her chest. Without thinking, Ethan dialed 911, covered her with his jacket, and stayed on the phone until help arrived. He missed 3 calls from the company during those 10 minutes. He didn't even notice. When the ambulance came, Ethan rode with her because she was alone. At the hospital, he waited, soaked, hungry, late. He knew the job was gone. Scene 4, missed chance, broken heart. Hours later, the nurse told him, "She's stable now. She'll be fine, thanks to you." Ethan smiled weakly. But when he checked his phone, there it was, the rejection email. We've decided to move forward with other candidates. He laughed bitterly. Of course, he muttered, pocketing his phone. Life always seemed to punish him for doing the right thing. He went home to Lily that night, carrying cheap takeout and forced smiles. She looked up at him with those wide eyes. "Did you get the job, Daddy?" He hesitated. "Not this one, sweetheart. But maybe soon." She hugged him, whispering, "It's okay, Daddy. You're still my hero." That hit harder than any rejection ever could. Scene 5, a week later. A week passed. Ethan was back to sending applications, helping Lily with homework, stretching every dollar to survive. Then came a call. A woman's voice, calm, refined. "Mr. Miller, this is Grace Hamilton, CEO of Hamilton & Co. I believe we met, indirectly." Ethan frowned. "I'm sorry, ma'am, I don't think. You helped my mother last week. Outside a cafe. She told me everything. I'd like to meet you." Scene 6, the meeting. Grace wasn't what he expected. Confident, elegant, but kind-eyed. They met in her office overlooking the city skyline. She smiled. "You missed an interview that day, didn't you?" Ethan nodded awkwardly. "Yeah, but it's fine. I'd do it again." Grace leaned forward. "You see, I founded this company on one principle: integrity. My mother said you didn't hesitate to help, even when no one else did. I want people like you on my team." Ethan blinked, unsure if he'd heard right. "Are you offering me a job?" "Not just a job," she said. "A career. I need someone to lead our new community outreach program. It's about helping families like yours." His throat tightened. He didn't know whether to laugh or cry. Scene 7, full circle. Months later, Ethan walked into his new office, glass walls, sunlight pouring in. On his desk, a small frame drawing from Lily that read, "My daddy helps people." Grace passed by, smiling. "Your daughter's proud of you, you know." Ethan looked out the window at the city below. "She's the reason I am who I am." Grace nodded. "And that's exactly why I hired you." Final scene, narration fade out. That rainy morning, Ethan thought he'd lost everything by stopping to help a stranger. But life had other plans. Sometimes, the smallest act of kindness doesn't just change someone else's life. It changes yours, too. And as Ethan tucked Lily into bed that night, he whispered, "You were right, sweetheart. Heroes don't always wear capes. Sometimes, they just show up when someone needs them." Sparkle's ending message: kindness has a way of finding its way back. What you give from the heart never truly leaves you, it circles back when you least expect it.